right in our own backyard, one of the most dominant golf programs anywhere, the Kaiser University Seahawks, and a large part of that domination, including a national championship this season, a Sun Conference championship as well, is their head coach, Brandon Miller. Also named once again the NAIA Dave Williams Coach of the Year. So he's the best coach in the country. Not just us saying it. It's it's the collegiate golf world, and he joins us. And Coach, first, congrats. What does this honor mean to you?
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me on. Yeah, I mean it means a lot, but it's totally a credit to the student athletes on our team. They're the ones who from August through May are hitting the golf shots and doing what's asked of them and taking care of business on the golf course. And more importantly, in the classroom. Our team had a 3.8 GPA. We're more proud of that than we are of any accomplishments on the golf course. So yeah, really proud of our group. They're awesome.
How much is your role, as a coach, and obviously having to be an educator, how much are you, whether it's coaching, mentoring, being the right word, your student athletes in terms of their classwork and GPA? Like what are the things that, that you're doing kind of to help with that side of things?
Yeah. So, really, we just want to create a support system that will help them achieve, what their dreams in golf and school and in life. And yeah, we have such a diverse group. If you look at our roster, we have student athletes from all over the world, which is something we're really proud of. And I think that the diversity of our team is one of our greatest strengths. And everybody's so far from home, so we try to create a family here in West Palm Beach. And I think that support system and just spending time with each other and me helping them helping each other, everybody on campus all working towards helping them achieve their dreams. It's certainly a holistic approach we take, not only golf. We want to see them do well and succeed in every avenue that they can. And it's hats off to them totally for taking care of business and doing it.
Coach, in terms of that diverse roster of golfers, and as you said, golfers all over the world, obviously we're in a great place to, as we were talking about, have a golf team, and there's a lot of golfers, locally, nationally, that are great as well. So what goes into kind of the philosophy in terms of, not just the student athletes you recruit, but kind of, the areas and who you're targeting internationally, as well as, here in the States and in South Florida?
Yeah, there's not too much to it other than I think our location, West Palm Beach, attracts a lot of interest from all over the world. If you're a high-level golfer and student and you're like, hey, I want to come to the U.S. to further my education and play golf, Palm Beach County is probably one of the first places you look. So we're kind of lucky in that regard. And, golf's become such a global game. If you look on the leaderboard of the PGA Tour, it's so diverse, players from all over the world. And the PGA Tour players having that much success, like it's growing the game at the grassroots level all over the world. And you're seeing that now in college golf. If you look at any college golf roster, you'll find players from all over the globe, which is, just really great for the game of golf. It's growing all over the place, and it's awesome to see.
Who are the, kind of turn the floor over to you, but, any couple golfers or, ones that you really want to highlight, that certainly made this possible for, Kaiser to win a national championship?
Yeah, it's a total team effort. Yeah, I think we played our national championship at TPC Deer Run, where we'll have the John Deere Classic here in a couple weeks. And all five of the guys that were there contributed on each different particular rounds, led by Jakob Stubhag, who won the national championship individually. And he was just named the Jack Nicklaus Award winner for National Player of the Year. He got to head up to Muirfield Village last weekend and received the award from Mr. Nicholas himself, which was really awesome experience. We also had final round of the national championship. Isaac Wallen and Javier Nira Garcia both birdied the 18th hole at Deer Run. The tournament was really close. Every shot was counting down the stretch, and they both made birdie on the 18th hole to help seal the deal, which was as clutch as you can be. So really, really proud of the whole group. It was an awesome week and awesome season.
And you mentioned Jakob, if I'm not mistaken, he's a freshman. So you look in your chops in terms of like, not only is he just such a dominant golfer and the best in the country, but like he's just a freshman. You get, hopefully a few more years of coaching him, and seeing what he can do at Kaiser.
Yes, I mean, he's a phenomenal player, and it was really fun to watch him grow all season long. When he got here in August to when he left in May, just every single day he got a little bit better. And there's no secret to the success he's had. It's just hard work on his part, and it's been fun to watch. And no doubts about it, he's going to do great things in this game, and he's just getting started. He's playing the British Amateur in a couple of days in Liverpool in the UK. So we'll see how he does there. And he's just excited to play. I mean, he loves playing golf, and the sky's the limit for that guy. Fun to watch him the next few years for sure.
So what's the most important, thing in terms of being a golf coach, highly successful one like yourself? Like, what is the most important element of your role and, what you're doing to help your team succeed so well?
Yeah. I think all I try to do is care for our players. Like I said, I mean, they're all so far from home. I mean, if I put myself in their shoes when I was 18 and 22, I don't know that I could have moved across the world that far from my family. So I always try to keep in mind how far they are from home and how hard that can be sometimes, and just try to be here to support them and help them any way we can. And my door's always open for them to talk about anything, golf, school, life. And it's the privilege of my life to just get to know them as people and spend 4 years with them, traveling around to nice golf courses. And we're just trying to have fun. And I think, when we have fun and we have gratitude for all the great things we get to do in golf in this area, it just becomes easy. They're all great players. So we try just to, enjoy the little things every day. And when we do that, golf scores have seem to take care of themselves. So we're just going to keep trying to do that every year and see what happens. It works pretty well.
So take me to like what Coach Brandon Miller is like, 18th hole, a couple of your student athletes with, putts a chance to win. Like, how nervous are you? Are you able to watch? Is there like a fist pump at the end of it? Is there like a little act like you've been there before? Like, kind of what's that like?
Yeah. So whether it be the 18th hole, the national championship, or the 7th hole, the first term of the year, we try to treat it exactly the same. And the same thing at practice. I mean, we prepare for that all year long. So, we try to make practice as stressful as we can to simulate tournament atmosphere. So that way, when we get to the 18th hole and the tournament's on the line, that's no big deal. We've been practicing for that all year. And, nothing changes whether we're up by 10 or down by 10 or it's tied. Approach it the exact same, one shot at a time. We know everybody's prepared as they can be. We've gone through everything at practice. We've talked about the course. They know what clubs they want to hit off the tee. They know where they want to hit their approach shots to that particular hole location. And it just comes down to being in the moment and executing the shots that they know they can do. And like I said, nothing changes whether it was 18th hole of the national championship or the first practice of the year in August. It's all the same. We're just out there playing golf, trying to have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That's, obviously the key, most importantly, is to have fun. I know you obviously got, a million things going on, but how much do you get a chance to watch, the tour and the pro game? And are there certain golfers that, kind of are your favorites, or maybe even like, players that you talk about and, take in terms of anything, to teach or apply to the golf team?
Yeah, so many. Yeah, I mean, all the time we're watching the tour. Yeah, I've been a big fan of Scotty Scheffler and how he's approached everything with all his recent success. I love watching all the interviews he does. Even before he won the Masters, I mean, he just talked about playing one shot at a time, staying in the moment, no expectations. Stuff like that is what we preach all the time. And yeah, Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy, Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, all those guys are just living embodiments of what we try to coach to our players. I mean, it's pretty cool how many so many young role models on the PGA Tour these days that are just come straight out of college and are shooting some great scores and winning majors and playing great golf. And I think it's really inspiring for our players on our team and the upcoming generation of golfers. Golf's in a great place with so much young talent out there, and every year seems to get deeper and deeper and better and better. So it's a lot of fun to watch.
Well, Coach, congrats, national championship, team, individual, and you winning the Coach of the Year. It's great catching up with you again, and best of luck. I have a feeling we might be doing this again around this time next year.
Yeah, thanks so much. I really appreciate it.